is dead. I agree with the mayor. The defund police movement is dead in New York City, and good riddance. And any elected official who's advocating for the abolition or even the defunding of police is out of touch with reality and should not be taken seriously.
Oh my God. The latest bad take from
nothing. He will stop
Richie
at nothing
Torres.
to sound terrible, to not be progressive, to just be the corporate Democrat we all knew him to be when the New York Times was like, "We love this guy." Like,
that's what I'm saying. He's part of the Progressive Caucus, but you know, we talked about this and stuff. Like, they just got to come up with a better slogan and a better way of saying it. I know Carlito always going to disagree with me.
There's no slogan that's going to get Richie Torres to be like, "Yep, I'm all for it."
No, I don't care about Richie Torres stuff for that, but I'm just telling you, like, Carlito's thing is like, it's just never going to work. You're saying defund the police is not going to work. That's never going to work. You got to figure out a better way to. But yeah, that dude is not. It's Richie Torres, you know. But hey, he's part of the Progressive Caucus.
Yeah, no. We're part of the Progressive Caucus right there. We need to have a Socialist Caucus and see where that takes us.
They're gonna get that would be nice. But then who won't be afraid of joining? Progressive is like a whack club with no velvet rope, man. Anybody could get in.
But hey, let me tell you this: like, you know, if you see those races in Texas and some of those races where you have some progressive, some of these people, we don't know where they're gonna move. That if we get 5 or 6 more, it'll be interesting to see if like the true girl from 8 to 16 or 8 to 20, it'll be interesting to see how they use their power, if any.
Single payer is the way to go.
There's no reason to wait around on universal health care and single payer in California. Universal health care for single payer.
During that campaign, Newsom was totally unequivocal.
A single payer system drives down the cost of health care.
Single payer health care to California faces its next challenge month.
Wait, hold on. I just had to stop real quick to let everybody know the secret. When politicians are lying, they're doing this. We are going to make sure that we get $15 an hour.
Did that replace this one?
Yeah. The Bill Clinton. That's the Bill Clinton right there. All right, let's get back to the video.
Today, lawmakers in the state assembly are set to vote on AB 1400, the framework for a government-funded universal healthcare system.
It's actually one step closer to making it to the governor's desk.
The bill died in legislature Monday. And at the very last minute, they killed the bill.
They literally just ran out the clock. They didn't even bring the bill up for a vote.
What happened in between the time that Newsom said he wanted a single-payer bill and then he backed away from it? Well, $1 million check from a major health insurance company was dumped into the California Democratic Party.
Great reporting from David Sirota. It was all because of the campaign contributions.
The bill was sponsored by the California Nurses Association and would have centralized a state-run financing system known as CalCare.
Under CalCare, you would have comprehensive care even beyond what typical insurance covers.
Studies show 7% of the state doesn't have health care at all.
You still have 3 million people in the state of California without health insurance.
You have my firm and absolute commitment as your next governor that I will lead the effort to get it done.
Newsom himself, his campaign has taken lots of money from health insurance companies in between him saying, I support single payer, and then backing away from it.
When asked about this bill, he said, quote, "This is hard work. It's one thing to say, it's another to do." Indeed, it is one thing to say and another to do.
The actual political temperature, the climate in California is one that supports this across political lines, but the politicians themselves won't do it.
A campaign on universal health care. We're delivering that.
Nobody's even going to ask them. The media's not even going to ask them, hey, what went down with that single payer bill that was supposed to pass?
I don't think the issue is going away. I think you're going to see this bill continue to come up.
It's a question about leadership. It's a question of commitment.
And this guy wants to be president. I'm sure he wants to be president one day.
Of course. No. He I'm surprised that they didn't like wrong him in 2020. Like, that's going to be someone that's like their poster boy for the whatever next election they decide that they want to run. And they're going to be like, and he's going to be like, oh, in California, I ran on single payer, and he's going to be like, I'm a progressive. You need to vote for me. And then he's just going to, because that's what he did when they did the recall. It's like, you cannot allow the Republicans to steal this election. We're going to get cow care, whatever, universal for everyone. And then the checks came in. And so that's why sometimes it would have been better if just like the Republican got rid of him. So like that way, at least we know it's not going to pass. But
yeah.
Well,
I want to.
New York got to wake up, and New York has got to step up. Like, we could be the state that could actually pass not cow care, night care.
Yeah.
We could be the state to do it. We need to be the states to step up and come through after cows.
I don't know if all those healthcare company in Connecticut is going to let New York do that.
F Connecticut.
Yeah, Izzy, do you think is a possibility? Because as of right now, you got the governor who's going to be running, right? And then they're going to be promoting the person to the right of her. So they're going to try to paint her as the progressive running when they don't even give Jumaane, which actually I should have queued up. I have something I want to show the audience, but yeah, they're not giving him any love at all. What you think, Izzy?
I mean, I haven't been watching the mainstream coverage of it. I know that out of the sorry, we're getting echo. Out of the people that are the options right now, Jumaane is the only obvious choice, and I think that people who are informed and progressive will know that. Obviously, New York City's last mayoral race didn't really show much about how good we are about doing our research and electing the right person, but I don't know. I just got to hold out hope for Jumaane, and then at that point, maybe we could get something passed that's close, at least close to single payer, if not single payer.
Yeah, Jumaane got endorsed by Citizen Action of New York, which is it's always nice to get endorsed by progressive organizations, but we need them to get interviews. We need him to get his name out there, even though he's kind of known, but he's not going to be as known as the incumbent who's running again. That's always the advantage.
But even her, I mean, she's the incumbent technically, and she has an advantage in that sense. But it's not like we elected her. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like she's been around forever either.